ladies and gentlemen, and children of the planet Earth, of all the people on the face of the planet Earth that have existed through history, who is it, I ask you, that shows you the face of the Lord God but Michael Fazio, that crazy guy from Howard Beach? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the depiction that I have just shown you, aka the side preview of Tutankhamun, and look at the god that appears upon the $1 bill. Notice the bony protrusion at the base of Tutankhamun's chin, and notice the protrusion that it is projected from the forehead of Tutankhamun. Notice that they are identical to one of the faces that I call the seraphim on the Ark of the Covenant, located on the reverse of the $1 bill. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and I call it that because, in fact, the Lord God and the Ark of the Covenant and the Great Pyramid and the Bible and the 3,300 pictographs that appear on the reverse of the $1 bill were placed there for a specific reason, ladies and gentlemen. And that reason, notice, even when you bring it to the other side, it's two faces of Tutankhamun. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a mistake. I have discovered a codex between the Bible and the $1 bill that tells me where there are 3,300 objects identical in nature to what I just showed you. And in fact, the Great Pyramid, the $1 bill, the Living Bible, and the Ark of the Covenant, along with King Solomon's Temple, is in fact all represented in great detail on the reverse of the $1 bill. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There are 3,300 pictographs on the reverse of the $1 bill. But the most obvious and least seen, because no one, until I brought you this concept on April 15th of 2010, had ever known that the Ark of the Covenant was placed upon the reverse of the $1 bill in such great detail that if an engineer took a drawing and scaled this object that is in green, inside the green, the white border, and inside the green and white lines that run parallel and vertical and horizontal to the back of the $1 bill, this entire pictograph is a series of 3,300 pictographs, ladies and gentlemen. This is a representation of the first 17 verses of the book of Genesis, that which I have called and coined the terminology God Pod. This is a representation of the evil seed of death. Everything inside the evil seed of death represents death. The nuclear detonation, an eagle is a killing machine. The shield, which represents war. The bow of olive branch, which is spelled B-A-U or B-O-W, this is a bow. These are arrows. This is a bow and arrows. And in fact, this is a picture of Satan, represented as the 44th POTUS, because, ladies and gentlemen, upon the obverse of the $1 bill is a portrait of George Washington, and upon George Washington's portrait, to the left and to the right of George Washington's eyes, are two little candy cane-like objects that are pointed to by the blue arrow. And if you'll notice, on the candy canes there are 4 dashes. This represents the number 4 on either side of George Washington's head, aka the 44th POTUS. And to prove that all of this is part and parcel of a more complex plan than anybody on earth could possibly comprehend, the apex of the Great Pyramid, below the eye of the Lord God, that radiates from a portal through heaven, the flat plateau or mantle of the Great Pyramid is 44 feet by 44 feet in real life, ladies and gentlemen. This is no coincidence, and all of this is brought to you by this fellow here, the crazy guy from Howard Beach. Brings you Angels on the Ark by Michael Fazio. a complete 1990-page book describing all of the different gods and pictographs that appear on the obverse and reverse of the $1 bill. Ladies and gentlemen, get them while they're hot.